don't understand what they want from me. They take my hands, washing them in dirty water. Try to find what's right in a distant place, so far away. The silence fills my heart with empty space. But now I'm sure of where I'll go from here. And tensions rise, they push me to divert my vision. But I will break the ceiling and the walls that kept me in for all this time, and all the reasons that I cannot find.
They'll wait for me to fall under that pressure. They'll wait for me to give it up. Well, I will not work against the forces I trust. Have to stay above the rushing water.
I will do my best to keep myself composed. It takes a lot not to overload. They can't tell me what is right for me. I just need peace of mind and my ability. But no one said that it would be this hard. You can't force it, but you'll play your part. So I will run until I reach the end, and who knows where I'll be. But all I know is that we'll start again.
They'll wait for me to fall under that pressure. They'll wait for me to give it up. Well, I will not work against the forces I trust. Have to stay above the rushing
I've got my sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore. I've got my sights on a brand new beginning. A steady rhythm will hold me to the shore.
they haven't set up their positions well, allowing cats. Oh my god! Well, good evening everyone on the Asia server, and good afternoon to everyone on the EU server. Tonight, we're going to follow the 2 vs 2 tournament, and today, pretty much Asia and EU server, the final day. We'll know who will win the 2 vs 2 tournament, and there will be a lot to happen. I mean, there will be something big probably happening very soon. But at the moment here, really nice to have Wargaming extending the invite to us streamers for following the 2 vs 2 tournament. Some of the streamers tonight on the E server are playing, I believe. So do go and support their streams and so on, and it's going to be really fun. This stream is not going to be as you know, serious or as well prepared as other other streams, but we don't care really much. This tournament is supposedly not to be taken too seriously. I mean, the prizes aren't really that big as well. I mean, hello to Spartan, how are you doing? But we're going to have a lot of fun commentating, and let's actually go to yes, I'm going to actually show you what's going on. I'm going to fix this pretty much. And I have to, you know, get not this one, but another one. The assistant. Ah, there we go. It's still going on. I mean, this is the bracket tonight. We're following this bracket. Solo versus FERN7, and then a team name that is a little bit questionable, but trigger warning for that as well, and also we'll go all the way to the finals. There are around 300 teams participating for the Asia server, which is fine, not the highest. I mean, EU server we have more than 1,000, I suppose. But this is going to be really exciting to watch. Let's see what you were expecting. The players, Mama and Complex Mind, I remember them from E4D, so they're definitely going to be a really good combination, but I don't know where Papa is, or yeah, so something we'd have to ask E4D. And then this is the FERN7, which is pretty much E7. We have Nuggies and Fries, Pink Puffins, and 7 Ruler, and we'll see. Nuggies and Fries and Pink Puffins, I suppose these two players working together, it will be really funny. Yes, it will be really funny. I think everyone knows that I'm streaming tonight on the Asia server. Well, I mean, we only have three viewers, so let's actually get more viewers. Shall we, as the tournament goes on? Let's actually remove this one for now. But I have to fix this one as well. The bracket. This is the Blitz Premier Cup, the final stage bracket. It will be held tomorrow. I will not be following that, but lovely Nubita and also Fishy from the NA server will be following the first day with the upper bracket semi-finals and the lower bracket quarterfinals, and the lower bracket semi-finals being the matches that will be streamed by these two streamers. So actually, let me resize this one so I can, you know, give you a better overview of what's going on. Yep, so this is, and then we'll remove this photo as well. And yeah, brilliant. If I can actually resize to this size, that would be exceptionally good. Do I have an invite already? No, it's not until like 1 more minute. So I'm actually going to resize this. Speak to you more about Blitz Premier Cup, which is going to be held tomorrow, and then it will be on the 27th and the 28th, and it gives quite a lot of time for us to prepare and promote. And this is going to be a great pre-season to the summer season, as we are seeing here. I'm gonna resize this to a really good size. Here we are. 6 teams are through. They are Loka, Turks, Endgame Serenity, BPS, and Veil will be in the lower bracket quarterfinals, and they basically have only 1 life. So this is, according to challenge, a split double elimination. So you have half of the teams being in the upper bracket and half of the teams being in the lower bracket. Obviously, 6 teams, you can't have a 3-3, otherwise the bracket is going to be really extraordinary. It's going to be really hard to, you know. It's going to be really hard to, you know, kind of create. So 4 teams in the upper bracket and 2 teams in the lower bracket. Loka finished in 1st place, Endgame 2nd, Serenity 3rd, and then we also have Turks 4th in the group stage. It hasn't been the smoothest of the group stage, but then we also have BPS 5th and Veil 6th, and hopefully we're going to get some extraordinary matches. The room is up, so so that means Wargaming didn't forget about me. This is going to be funny. We are actually on to Encounter Battle. And we are on a small map. This is the dead rail on the railroad side. So I suppose it's the so it's not the side where the TDs camp, but you know, the side where mediums usually go. So I'm going to it's going to be interesting. Both teams actually working with a Kramwagen and M6Os. 2 vs 2, Heavelomb and also Pigula showed to us that is really hard to beat when you take double Kramwagens. So is it going to be the case with both teams? I mean, they are taking 1 Kran and 1 M6O, so this is a really good combination. I suppose we're going to see more of that in the future. Well, I'm not going to play. What is going on? I don't know what's in the mind of Mama and Complex Mind. They're just, you know, they want to forfeit. They don't want to be streamed. I don't know if it's the case, but we're going to be following this. It's going to be really fun. Let's hopefully get more viewers watching the 2 vs 2 in the end. Great to see 12 votes already. I'm not sure what's the result of this. Let's actually, you know, I'm going to end the poll after, well, from my end after the first game, first match, and for you guys, it will be guys, gals, and gaming house. It's going to be just before the first match, or maybe into the first match for a few moments here. Your chat's going to say hello to Spartan, Cat Scream, and also Q-Star Universe. Hope you have a great time, and hopefully we all have a great time watching the games. I mean, this is not going to be a serious stream and a tournament. Hello, Pellis. How are you doing as well? So, you know, while I was advertising for the Blitz Premier Cup, do remember to check Blitz Premier Cup on Noob Eater's channel and also Fishy's channel. Tomorrow it will be a lot of fun, as well as the Clan Wars Blitz Cup, that Clan Wars Asia Blitz Cup, that will be held tomorrow. We will start off best of 9 with the match for 3rd place, and then an hour and a half later, it will be the finals where we have Feast vs GV. This is going to be very exciting, you know. Feast, it's a battle between Berlin's Pep Talk and F Silver's amazing medium or light play. So, you know, but they have to be careful, you know, for GV. They do not have to focus. They should not focus on Master Feast. They have to make sure. You know, their mediums and the lights are obviously going to be, you know, at their top shape or form, because sometimes they are the tanks which, you know, cost Feast to games. And also, obviously, Maddox not you know, doing 0 damage, but I know Maddox is not in Feast right now, so he's in E7. So let's actually follow this amazing game. Let's begin with Dead Rail. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, you have over 1,000 teams as well. Oh. And it's going to be Mama versus Complex Mind, but we don't have Papa here, so I don't know why, but anyway. Let's head up high, shall we? We have Complex Mind and Mama. And Baba, I don't know where Baba is as well. So, Feast and also Evil D. No, sorry, it's going to be Solo versus FERN7. Thank you, Wargaming, for, you know, the team names are up there. Which is really good. So let's actually go down to Mama, and it's going to, and she's going to spot up Nuggies and Fries and 7 Ruler. This could end quickly. There are only 5 minutes for this one, not 7 minutes, so don't worry, the games won't be very dull. So we're going to be seeing Mama hold down here, and Nuggies and Fries, you know, sneaking in, trying to wake up Mama, but you have to be really careful about doing that, because, you know, you don't want to get punishment by Mama, and it seems she's going to put his, no, it's going to be, her first shell into Nuggies and Fries, and Nuggies and Fries is only able to put an 80 shell, and Mama should be really happy about that punishment, really, puts Nuggies off from that. Ruler has made a shot but couldn't hit anywhere. I can't be sure. I have to check. I have to double check. But last time I checked, it has more than like 800 teams. So I suppose it will go over 1,000 teams. Because the limit is like 2,048. So for the EU server, Asia server is not a big. It's not a very big server. I mean, objectively, I'm not there, you know, like the small server. I'm not going to, you know, insult them like that, but you know, they're not relatively not a big server, so they're only like around 300 teams participating in this event. Nuggies and Fries Mom is still being spotted, but let's see about Ruler. He is going to be, you know, going to draw lines on Mama, very straight lines on Mama, and Mama is, you know, getting hit a little bit, and I have to be really careful. The stationary gun is rioting on Mama, and it's now only like 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. We don't know what's going to happen. Is it going to be Team Family or Team Stationary? I have no idea what to say about this, but let's see about Ruler. He's going to, you know, run around, flexing his plastic ruler. You know, usually rulers are very straight, but then I think some rulers you're able to bend it a little bit. Oh, you have the measuring tape. Measuring tape is very nimble. You can't really, you really can bend it and so on. But I mean, but then it's still not very bendable. So sometimes you have to measure curves. You might have to use strings. And let's see about Mama going to put a great shell into Nuggies and Fries, but that derped onto this little hill like right there. So that will going to shock the Crown Bargain for a little bit. Hopefully the crew inside the Crown Bargain is going to be absolutely a-okay. With only like 1 minute and 30 seconds left. So what's going to happen? If I remember correctly, the win is allocated to the team who has which has done more damage. So in this situation, I believe this is going to be FERN7. But absolutely, Evil D wants to do more stuff. To seal the deal. But at the moment, it's on to FERN7 and Solo. They need to get a shot in order to win it with more damage. Complex Mind is on a drone reload. There's only 1 minute left to go. It's going to be really tense, I suppose. Great shot into Mama by Nuggies and Fries. It seems FERN7 will be able to find a punishment, and Complex Mind just, you know, going around and, you know, I mean the mine is going to be really complex, but Mama, you know, oh, she's going to do it alone. She's going, you know, we want Ruler out of this game. Ruler has been a big shame to our family, so they want Ruler out of this game. You know, go back to the garage and repent. But at the moment here, we only have 20 seconds left to go. But so far with Mama, very, very low in terms of damage and also a kill. That kill onto Mama might be able to see the deal, but Complex might be able to kill off a Ruler. And things could change really quickly here. At the same time, we also have, you know, Nuggets and Fries quite healthy. So in terms of hit point, in terms of damage, it's going to be actually FER7 which wins the game, the first one. So well done to both teams. But look at this. FERN7 did slightly more damage than E4D by just around 500. So that's a very close game to call, and we're on to the second match. Yeah, it's going to be another fun one. So, so only like 1 minute to 1 minute of waiting time, and the first game goes to FERN7. Oh, woo! 48 viewers. Thank you very much. It's a lot more than the Clan Wars Asia Cup. So wow, what a feat that was. Thank you very much. I'm really happy to have that. I'll take that. Hello, Roma. How are you doing? Hello, Apellis. It was insane. It was really insane. Yes. Then we're on to the next match. It is going to be, you know, I'm going to make some really terrible jokes on the way. E4D versus Beast. You know that it's going to be, you have to entertain people. And second game, Dead Rail versus Dead Rail we're on, and it's going to be solo versus FERN7. Has Ruler repented his mistakes? You know, you don't want to instigate your parents here, so Ruler has to be really careful not to, but then he has to play this one really carefully. But FERN7 is not going to drop their combination, but Mama is in a mouse, and I'm not sure if FERN7 is going to focus the mouse, but that would not be the best idea. They're going to, you know, focus Complex Mind first. So a lot of you guys say FERN7 will win this one. At the moment they're leading 1-0, so pretty much you can say they have a good chance now. They are on the match when I remember it's if I remember correctly, it's a best of 5, not a best of 3. So they have to win 2 more games, and RU has the max of 2047 teams. That's a really good number. Why not for 2048? That was insane, but it was like very close. Oh, you got 1161. That is also a really good number as well. But we're seeing Ruler missing those shots. I think didn't spot anything, but only hit the dirt, and you know, caused some collateral damage to the structure of the slopes. You know, you don't want to trigger avalanches on that rail. That can be very deadly, and you have to be really careful how you allocate shots. But both all the tanks are now sported, and E4 they are now going to make a very great push. Oh, Complex Mind, Ruler, run away! I love how E4D is now focusing onto, you know, FERN7. I mean, 7 Ruler in particular. What has 7 Ruler done today? I mean, he's getting the punishment, and I don't know, has 7 Ruler, you know, insulted E4D in some way, but Complex Mind is on fire. No repair kit for that. No fire extinguisher, despite that rail being very low in temperature. And now Complex Mind is killed by 7 Ruler. So great job to 7 Ruler and E4D. I think the lack of mobility really doesn't help. With Mama now the only mouse left standing, she is only able to shoot Nuggets and Fries, and 7 Ruler will be making sure that she's not letting Mama to put a shell into him. And the 7 Ruler has to be really careful. Mama might be just waiting for a little bit. She's going to back ram. Nuggets and Fries straight back ram right here. And but you know, Nuggets and Fries, great shot into Mama. It's like side on, but for using this building, Mama is able to, you know, detangle Nuggets and Fries, and great shot into the Nuggets and Fries as well. And Nuggets and Fries is now going to be a little bit. No, he has the side armor to work with. A 7 ruler takes a hit by Mama, but this looks like to be a game for FERN7 this time, and they will get a match point now. Mama is really looking for 7 ruler. I have no idea what 7 ruler has done to E4D lately, but it seems they have a little bit of a rivalry here. But anyway, Nuggets and Fries kills off Mama, and that hello Mama, that will put FERN7 to a match point, and they are now 2-0. Great job to you know, FERN7. Thank you for subscribing as well, and it's gonna be exciting to watch now. It's now going to be Descent, and so I'm just going to be saying sorry, but if my jokes are very bad. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying to, you know, entertain you guys like gals and gaming pals, but as you know, it is a bit of I'm not the funniest person in the world, and I'm definitely not a professional comedian, so please please forgive me for, you know, making you fall asleep. But also make sure there are no keys for this stream. So absolutely, you will not get anything from watching this stream. But you will be getting in return really great games, and hopefully you like my very playful commentary. I know, I know it's a bit weird, but anyway, Solo versus FERN7 now on the Sands area, which as you all know, in the 7 vs 7 normal Desert Sands, this is usually the area where a lot of brawls happen. Not a lot of, you know, tactics are involved. And you're seeing Nuggies and Fries might be able to spot something. No, he is in the Crown Bargain, not a Vickers Light, so he can't do anything. But also 2 vs 2 is really hard to play in medium soul lights because of the low HP and also bad armor, and you have to, you know, usually face the frontal armor of heavy tanks, so it's really hard to play in a medium tank or light tank. You have the DPM, but that's only it, pretty much. No, let's look at the Complex Mine. Great spot into 7 ruler, misses, but receives a splash. And Complex Mine unable to put anything more. At the moment here is a Feast. No, FERN7 with a slight lead. They made a splash to E4D. So this means that at the moment FERN7 will win this one and make it to 3-0. But at the moment it's going to be quite dull. I mean, what can we say about this? Usually we will do some tour guide on Desert Sands, but it seems we can't do it now. I don't think a lot of things is going to happen. So, you know, Desert Sands is a very well, we're not going to do a tour guide probably now, because it seems Solo is going to make a move and Mama is going deep into, you know, NQ FERN7. I mean, I'm going to mix up with any NQ E7 and FERN7. Thank you for subscribing, Irosoku. Hello Randy, how are you doing? Hopefully you have a great time. And Mama is going to, you know, find Runa once again. She's not happy about Runa. She seems to still be angry about 7 ruler, so I think she will find 7 ruler and look at hello, no giveaway. I'm not informed about a giveaway, but look at Mama. Oh, missing that shot to 7 ruler, but 7 ruler misses twice. Was it a double bounce or something like that? But this time seems Solo might be able to win this one. There are only 2 minutes left, but Complex Mine needs to definitely come in to support Mama. Complex Mine rams into Nuggies and Fries and focuses on Complex Mine at this moment. Double Crown Bargain here seems to be working, but Mama is also taking a beating for that. Complex Mine finally is here, but he's now really low. Okay. Ah, I see why. Thank you for saying this. Oh, Mama's now dead. And, ah. Ooh, that's not nice. That's a really terrible experience from you, professional thrower. So, okay, I see why your team name is called PTSD Revival because of this experience. But I'm gonna say trigger warning as always. Because this is a condition which is not something that should be. I mean, this is a condition that should be taken very seriously from and I really wish the people who suffer from this condition yeah, just hopefully have a great hopefully you have a good day, and hopefully it's not terrible. It's not going to be terrible for you, but anyway, let's actually focus into this one. Great shot by Complex Mind onto Nuggets and Fries. Another great shot into Nuggets and Fries, and Complex Mind able to put a great shell into Nuggets and Fries. It's a miss. It could be a very important miss right here. Oh, in terms of hit, in terms of damage, at the moment, FERN7 is leading. And it potentially, oh no, Complex Mind at bounce right here. And definitely, this is going to seal the deal for FERN7. Nuggets and Fries potentially can put a shot into Complex Mind's an HE shell and kills Complex Mind off. And this game goes to FERN7, and that takes it to 3-0 for them. Wow, what can I say? Great idea from Mama to, punish Ruler once again, but I think Complex Mind has to go quite a distance. They are pretty much not near, not pretty much close to one another. That kind of, allows FERN7 to put shells and focus Mama off first. But Complex Mind, I think he got a little bit nervous in the end. And bouncing Nuggets and Fries 2 times at the end, and that allowed Nuggets and Fries to kill off Complex Mind, and in the end, very, very commendable effort by Complex Mind, but it is going to be FERN7 that goes through to the next round. So, let's see. Ah, I see. Seven Ruler is E7's famous member, and he has many fans. But I'm very sure Mama is not a fan of Seven Ruler. I'm just joking. Maybe she's a fan of Seven Ruler, but just she just wants to punish Seven Ruler today. But anyway, what's the next game here? Battles in progress. So I think the next game's gonna happen very quickly. Okay. We have around quite a lot of time. Let's look at the results. Okay, so 12-18. So 18. So we have around 17 minutes to go until the next one. So we have a lot of time. I've been looking at their past record. Retired actually beat them, but they lost the first 2 tours, and that means they're out of this, sadly. But FERN7, they will be facing PTSD Revival next, and then they have Hihifon. They won 2-0 all the way, except Magic. They lost 1. And they lost to Attribution. Okay, because we have a lot of time, let's see we have results. Oops. All right. But wait a second. Let's you know, I'm just going to change the screen, and then I'm gonna just show you this record and see if we have more results coming in. It's a tank battle. Okay, soup is through, so some soup for them, and we'll do something behind the scenes. Just wait for a second. Alright, so wait a second. Hello everyone, and let's go to Oh, thank you for subscribing, Nathaniel. Foom. Here we are, and also Himuka. Thank you, and Ron Alex and Pokedian. Thank you very much for the subscription. Hopefully, you have a great time watching the stream. And 44 viewers. That's always a great great thing to see. Let's actually show you the assisted bracket. I'll wait for a little bit. Don't know why it's not showing up. There we go, it's showing up. This is the bracket you will be seeing soon. Okay, great. Hopefully, please like the stream if you haven't already, and let's just set up a poll very quickly. No data. What is? You serious? No data? It's uploading stuff, so. It's going to be a PTSD revival and FVRN7. Okay, so do we have any replays? If you have any replay, join my Discord server. The link is in the description, and go to Magna Replay. Submit your replay there, and that will be. I mean, I'm going to play a lot of replays then. If you don't want to see me doing terribly. So there is a replay by the new for you. Thank you for that. I'm gonna play that. If you want to want your replay to be shown on the stream, please do so, and I'll show the stream, show the game on the stream. Don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway, here we are. It's the new for you in that lovely ISU 152. I think after this match, we will go into the room and we will follow PTSD Revival versus FERN 7, where I'm just going to call it PR. This the next one is FERN 7. Right, so that's because it doesn't have enough space up there, so I have to use shorthand form. Anyway, 8 votes coming in, so that's good. Hopefully we have more votes coming in to see which team is going to win next. IAC 152, very interesting tank. Has a really high alpha gun, and it's the same alpha as the gun in the tier 10. So when you're talking about tier 8, that's going to create a lot more fear factor than the tier 10 counterpart. And this is where you have to use this fear factor really wisely, diligently, because you can scare off a lot of tanks trying to push you. And it's not going to be fun if you get hit by this monster. So I think usually TDs you have to play a little bit somewhat at the back, get into a really good position to farm tanks. But the Euphoria are going for a very interesting position now. He's going to get into this bush potentially to get shots in. But potentially it could not be it could be interesting, we will see, but the team might be falling apart for a little bit. He has to aim a little bit, and using HE, but I don't think that hits. I would not use HE in this situation, because it's really risky. You can see it's not the most accurate tank in the tier 8. That was a great shot into M6A2E1. This position, at least in the end, worked for a little bit, but the team is not really holding well, so that can be a big problem. This situation, yeah, wait for a little bit. Great shot into that tank. I think the Doofer is going to wait for a little bit more. That's going to put a shot into that M6. No, he can't. Just, I think he can look for some other tank. Yeah, because I think M6 is going to, oh, he's coming out once again. He's going to put a great shot. That's a good shot. Although, I mean, oh, could actually that J Panther right here, and that M6 is going to die. That's a good shot. And we have the IS3 here. And it's done quite some damage already. Really, the enemy team not going to the other side at least. I mean, it's not really good. I think Black Goville, at the least, if you go to city, might want someone on the northwestern corner, because you can see how terribly you can be farmed. You have the obstacles, but I would suggest, I don't have to suggest anything, because the enemy's just going out in the open, and now it's a 1 versus 3. I suppose the team can blame him, but he's doing stuff. So at the moment, it's not. At the moment, no one from this team is blaming him for sniping from behind. But this is something that I don't think you can. I don't know. He can relocate, but he has shot, so why would he want to relocate? To be honest with you, it's going to be close though. You still have a tank which is full health, And you have the J Panther too, that could do a lot of damage to you. And also this tank, ISU does not have a lot of hit points, only 1010. So this can be very hard. And TDs don't have lots of view range, and you would not use the equipment for view range because you're not a tank that is supposed to spot anything anyway. So you would use the camel enhancement equipment there to hide yourself, because theoretically you're a sniper. You want to not let others know where you are. Okay, so got spotted, got shot at, but great shot into Tiger 2. I don't know why suddenly the audio just went off the moment here. Got a shot by Tiger 2, but you can put a great shot into Tiger 2 as well. Tiger 2 wants to hunt him down, and he bounced. Oh, how did that happen? Dropping the adrenaline, that's a good call. Has to be really careful. I think Tiger 2 might be able to put a shell in. It is the case, and he kills off Tiger 2, unable to put shells into IC. But that also puts the D4U here into one shot for the J Panther. So I think the D4U has to play it really carefully. But it isn't the case. J Panther is killed, and that was a brilliant finish with the D4U. More than 5,000 damage dished out, and I think this is going to be a mastery. It is going to be a mastery, and amazing stuff, amazing quality. Now I think the room is up. Isn't it? Yeah, I suppose so. Oh, Wargaming fixed it. Oh, Wargaming fixed the tournament invite thing. So, well, wow, great one indeed. We went out onto PTSD Revival. We have Nanox and not Nari. I remember some of them from EXO. I don't know, but also you have Feast. They have Nuggies and Fries here. I'm not sure where Pink Puffin is, or Seven Ruler. I don't know. Seven Ruler is good to play. Wall 278 is here. Wall 278. Oh, they're cats. They are not EXO. They are cats. Wall 278 is going to spectate. I think he was in NQ7 as well. How do you get a smasher? You don't. You don't by watching this stream, so forget about it. It's going to say hello to everyone watching this stream. Hello to hello to no, you don't, Blackfoot Indian, you don't get a lockbox here, so don't, no. Oh, notification, I don't think Wargaming has pinged you all for this stream, but it's in the game, so at least you are notified in the game there is a stream happening here. Hello Godzilla, hello Tankri. Hello. Oh, hi, you are late for a little bit, but don't worry, you just only missed the first game. You will not be missing this game here, which is going to be now quarterfinals, so 3 more games to go. And then we will finish, and we'll find out who has won the 2 vs 2. Okay, 7 roulette here, so unfortunately I don't know if Pink Puppets is not available tonight. But anyway. PTSD rival is going with a Nanox. You can't take a Hori. You can only take a tier 10 tank. If you take a tier 9 tank, that will grant a technical victory to FERN7. So don't do that. You're alive, so don't do that. The Blari in the tier 135. That's good. Double T 125, so not sure we're going to see Amorax. Let's hope we don't. But I think FERN7 is going to take double crown bargains. The best combination in 2 vs 2 tournament, as shown by Peg Piguda and also Havenlop. And this time we're on Falls Creek. Falls Creek is on the bridge side, which is usually where heavies go. So I think this is going to be a great map for these tanks here. Maybe not for PTSD Revival for the T125s, because North side is not a really good good area for how down. Apart from that, you know, big from that peak, from that summit right there where you can how down. But if you peek up, you are asking the other team to put shots in you. So in the end, I never go there really, and I never do a lot of damage going there, to be honest with you. So north side is not a great spawn for how down tanks. But south side, absolutely, you have that dune, the berm next to the house, and that's usually where a lot of how down heavies go. And how down there, it's really nice area to hold down, and you can hide your how really nicely, and it's really your turret that is showing off, not your other parts. So but you have to be really careful not to overpeak, because that happens from time to time when I see enemies doing that. So I have to be really careful. But we are now on to Falls Creek. PTSD Revival versus FERN7. Which team will win? Vote below, and hopefully you guys won't jinx the team winning. You guys didn't jinx FERN7 last time, so this time will you jinx a team? I don't know. But let's see how the team with 85 is going to work in this one. But I'm not really having a lot of confidence. I'm giving my votes of no confidence for this team. So we're seeing Nuggets and Fries and 7 Rulers. I'm hungry, I suppose. So can Nuggets and Fries offer me some fries for me to eat? That would be really nice. But anyway, 7 Ruler, you know, this position is what I'm talking about. So the position that favors held down, but not Nari is responsible. This is a position where I say you can hold down here, but it's not ideal. I said I'll go there. It's you reveal your tracks, your side armor more easily than you know where 7 Ruler is, and you can, as you can see, 7 Ruler is just you can just move in and out and not be too worried about getting shot. And no, now he's just moving in and out because he's quite worried about getting shot. So as you can see, also 7 Ruler, if Nopnari is not careful enough, then 7 Ruler can put a great shot into Nopnari. And at the moment here, we're also seeing Nuggets and Fries rotating around for a little bit. Hit points doesn't matter in this situation. All it matters is the damage done by both teams. This is what matters the most. Nutmari is spotted and some issues with frames per second. Don't know what happened here, but suddenly there's a great drop here, and still not going back up. I don't know what's going on. Someone must have hacked into my computer and just changed my settings, so now my frames per second is a bit, it's quite low. Oh dear, oh dear. Lanok spotted. Nari is spotted. It's still a really dull game as well. I mean, False Creek. What can you say about this? Tourist, is it a tourist attraction? I don't think so. Nari is trying to go into the base. This is the first time we're seeing a team going into a base. Will Nari be able to get to the win on the cap? We'll find out soon. But the problem is, Pramvagas clipping tanks. They can easily shut down an isolated Nari here. So you have to be extremely careful. This is the advantage with double Pramvagas. You have 6 shells in your clip when you work together to shut down a tank. That is enough to take away to kill a tank, basically, because each shot has 400 damage in average, and then you can do 2,400 damage. So some high rolls in the total, and also good 80 shells would definitely kill off a tank like Nari. This is what Nuggets and Fries and 7 Ruler is doing. Both tanks have already used up their shells. I think there is a bounce somewhere, and you can see, will these T125s able to use the DPM, I don't think so. Now, Nuggies and Fries still really healthy. And Nanox still really healthy as well, but Nuggies and Fries is in trouble. He's really low in hit points, and it's now down to one shot, so Nanox absolutely can kill Nuggies and Fries off. And Seven Ruler is going to shoot Nuggies and Fries. Great shooting here by Seven Ruler. This is the T shooting here, where Seven Ruler is aligned horizontally, and Nuggies and Fries are aligned vertically. This means that I mean, you can see from Lanox's perspective here, it's going to have some trouble, but now it's going to be hard. Nuggies and Fries are now taken down, so it's now. Oof, that turret fell onto Seven Ruler, didn't do any damage here, and now Nanox on an ammo rack. That's not good news for Nanox at all. And that will put the DPM in favor of Seven Ruler actually now. Nanox now down to one shot, and he has to take a really long time to win this one, to reload. But even if they use up all 5 minutes, it's still going to be FERN7 winning this one, because it doesn't matter now. Nanox killed. FERN7 did a lot more damage, and this game goes to FERN7, and it shows you why you should take double club bargains. That teamwork, that focus on Nari is nothing short of phenomenal. And nothing you can do about this to salvage that situation. This is why you probably don't want to take double T with 10-5. You have armor, but you don't have that burst damage, which matters so much in 2 vs 2 or even 3 vs 3, where we saw no, it doesn't matter 3 vs 3, 1 vs 1, where we saw Cook or Artichoke running in that AMX50B and really using the clip to his utmost advantage, and really and finished 3rd in the end, if I remember correctly. So let's actually end the poll. And actually, it's even Stevens, you guys, Scouts and Gaming Powers, are saying okay, here we go. Let's see here. No code. No code. No code. You don't get anything from watching this stream, so no code for you. But it seems PTSD Revival is going to use. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Hey, Dave. Bye. It's going to insist with double team and 25s, and FERN7 is going to do. It's going to take double crab bargain, and you guys, Gals, Gaming Powers, and jinxing PTSD Revival right here. At the moment here, you're all saying PTSD Revival will win this one. 54% of you saying that. 45% of you saying that FERN7 will do it. We will find out soon. At the moment here, Nanox spotted, Seven Ruler spotted. And what to say? What's going to happen? Seven Ruler also taking this position, but this time it's going to be Lanox with that advantage here. He doesn't have to move back and forth too much, but Seven Ruler has to, because once again you might be showing your lower your tracks. That could be a problem, and Lanox lower chance of showing your tracks and so on. And it seems that PTSD Revival is going to relocate for a little bit. I don't know, but you know, it's going to be once again not a lot of things happening. Seven Ruler spotted, Lanox spotted. They're once again going to go into the cap. No, they're just going to go past the cap, but it's going. I mean, that's going to send them a message. That they're going aggressive. So But also at the same time, oh, great shot by Lennox into 7 Ruler. Great shot to Nari here. Great shot as well, but dropping the reactive armor, but also taking 2 hits. It's equal trading, so you never know what's going to happen. But at the same time, Nari into the cap. Oh, FERN7 is going to wait for a little bit, and when it's going to be the case, they will rush. And FERN7, this team name is a combination of Feast, RN, and E7, so interesting to note. And already 61, the cap points are going to go very quickly. Actually, it's not going to be like 1 second per cap point rise. So absolutely, FERN7 has to be really quick. But great shots onto Nari now. Great shot. They are looking to kill off Nari very quickly, but the cap stop. Oh, bounce! There's a bounce. Nuggies and Fry is going to put a great shot to Nari. That is the case, but Nanos taking a hit by Severula, and Nuggies and Fry is trying his best really to prevent Nari from shooting 7 rulers. So great coordination right here. Nuggies and Fries is going to kill off Nari. That's going to be really important. But also, 7 ruler is killed by Lennox here. That's an important kill. And that's now going to be 1 versus 1. But to Lennox with a lot more DPM. This can be a big problem for Nuggies and Fries. He needs to get a bounce. But Lennox doesn't want to. Oh, dropping the reactive armor. This can be really important here. It's going to be a full-on brawl, and these 2 tanks needs to make sure they don't bounce 1 single shot. And it's not a bounce, it's a shot into Nuggies and Fries and Nanox. I mean, do we have a better overview? Yes, we have a better overview, but Nuggies and Fries bounces onto Nanox, and Nanox gonna put a shell into Nuggies and Fries, and that's a slight rising here. It's going to de-angle the arm of Nuggies and Fries, and that means there is 1-1. I forgot to change the scoreline. Apologies for that. I'm going to change that now. Here we are. Here we are. Okay, here we are. Let's go into the next one. A little bit behind the scenes. Okay, we are now to Yamato Harbor. Now it's going to be a different set of map. Oh, VK 90.01p. I don't know about this tank. I'm not sure whether dropping the double crown bargains would be a good idea. VK 90.01p is not a better choice, an alternative choice for DPM. Armor wise is better, but I would be expecting, you know, that they will. I mean, if they want to drop that Crown Varga, they want to go for a heavy tank with a little bit more DPM, but that is the likes of T110E5, WZ103, and FE215B. But it seems that FERN7 is going to get a VK 90.01p and the Crown Bargain. It seems they think that VK 90.01p would be the change that they need. But at the same time, you have the PDS Revival going with a double T110E5s, and I would insist with that. Last match it worked for them. The DPM and the reactive armor also worked fantastically well. But at the same time, Nari is going really aggressive, but both tanks missed their shots. And Severula is going to put a great shot into Nari, dropping the reactive armor. Oh, Severula misses, bounces. Oh my god, what are these shells? Oh my goodness me, just the shells are pretty naughty today. They are not able to penetrate into the armor of the other team, but double tap from the double T125s onto 7 Ruler, and Nuggies and Fries is now coming in support 7 Ruler. They want to shut down 7 Ruler, and this seems to be a really great move. A great HE roll into Nari, and now ooh, a bounce from Nari onto 7 Ruler here. The bounce is going to be really costly if you know, both teams keep on doing that, but Nuggies and Fries have trouble in, you know, putting a shot into Nari here. Because basically if Nuggies and Fries moves, and that's a great shot here, and Nuggies and Fries kills off Nari before Nari is able to kill off 7 Ruler, that's going to be really big. But Nanox really wants to shut down 7 Ruler, but it's a miss. Here, Nuggies and Fries going to put a great shot to Nanox. It's going to be the case. Hello, NRJ, but oh my goodness me, 7 Ruler is going to run around. Oh, he bumps into the containers. Oh. Well, I hope the goods in the containers won't be damaged here. You know, they are like bananas, and you really don't want the bananas to be you know, deformed or, you know, cracked open accidentally. You have lots of fees to, you know, you have a lot of damage that you have to claim from that. But anyway, end of gibberish. Nuggies and Fries seems to be really well in brawling against Landlocks, but he bounces that shell here. Hit points is still with, oh, great shot from 7 Ruler onto Landlocks, but it's a kill! Oh, important kill right here, but only able to put a 1 shell. Great track shot right here. That will put Landlocks now down to a 1 shot, and Nuggies and Fries cannot afford to miss that one or bounce that one. Landlocks great shot to Nuggies and Fries, but a low roll! Oh my god! Landlocks gonna kill Nuggies and Fries off, and that is going to be our second game win for PTSD Revival. This is going to be tense. Oh, Nuggies and Fries. Oh, really, really unfortunate right here. That is a really low row onto Lanos. You would have thought that Nuggies and Fries would have killed off Nanox here. Nanox killing off Ruler and Nuggies and Fries in succession. That is ever so important. And oh my god, oh my cow, but it's 2-1. And it seems PTSD Revival is it's on the match point, and they're dropping the T175 in place of a Nari in the IS4. They're going to sacrifice a bit of their DPM, but I mean, look at the Nuggies and Fries. They are going back with this setup. I think it worked, but they were very unlucky to lose the last one. So this is going to be interesting. And here we are. Okay, PTSD Revival on the North Spawn Feast, Blue Team South Spawn. Okay, Nari WAW War 278. It's going to play from the North Spawn, and don't know why I'm talking about this. And dear me, it's both. I mean, FBRN 7. Ooh, defensive. Ooh. Hello, Brooke. Hello, Jang. Cheng, sorry. Jang is doesn't make sense. You don't. I don't know. I mean, I mean, it's traditional Chinese character right here, so I can't really assume where you're from, because it could be different if you're from Taiwan or if you're from Hong Kong. Like if you're from Hong Kong, then Chang it is. And I don't know in Taiwanese how that's translated. But anyway, I'm stuck in this. I can't go through. Oh, come on, please, Wargaming, please let me go through these wires, please. But I mean, what? Are both teams just, you know, camping? Set up good bonfire, but I don't know. It seems not Nari just in this area, just hiding. This is hide and seek. Are we playing Minecraft? Because you know, I mean, hide and seek is a really fun game there, fun mini game. I mean, especially on the Hive server, it's really really exciting to play, and I can still remember you had to hide with the and blend into the environment with the blocks. But then you know the better strategy is to find a very niche spot, a spot that no one would ever go to, and to hide from there. Usually you would win from that situation. But anyway, it seems that PTSD Revival is doing something similar. But if it continues like that, what is going to go on? It's going to be a random. I think it's going to be random here. I don't think we're going to take into account the amounts of hit points. I don't think that's part of the tiebreaker. And I'm going to check from Sirius. Priority for victory is frags, which means kind of the win there, and then the team damage, and then random. It's going to be used as the last last resort, and it seems it could go into this situation. But oh, Nubnari and War just suddenly springs back to life, and they are now rushing. And the misses on the miss onto Ruler here. I think now PTSD Revival wants to seal the game here, but lucky surprise. Let's head down to his perspective right here. It's gonna put a great shot into Nubnari. It's going to be the case. Oh, it's a bounce, and I think Ward Nubnari looking for Sam Ruler. But lucky surprise going to throw fries onto Nubnari, and Nubnari receives some hit from the sharp fries right here, and some burn damage as well with the hot fries they have. But at the same time, you have Ruler using the Matter Ruler to slap himself onto Nubnari. Really painful right here. You don't want to be slapped by the Matter Ruler. And now Nubnari is now down to one shot. Could be taken out very quickly. Great coordination by FERN7 right here. Nucky surprise, need to put that shell to kill off Nubnari. It's going to be a case. Is it going to be a bounce? It's going to be a shot into War instead, and Ruler killing off Nubnari instead. Great allocation right here, because Nuggies and Fries, that's going to be a very difficult shot. And with Ruler putting a shell into War, I think he's going to run away. He's able to do so. War might be able to put a shell into Ruler. That's going to be the case. Wow, it is going to be once again a close one, but in terms of damage, is going to be FERN7. Ruler is going to put a shell into War, and he's going to put another one, and he's going to reload for a little bit. And if War is unable to put another shell, he's going to drop the the adrenaline. But only like 2 seconds left to go. Can he put a shell into Ruler? Oh no! Oh. That definitely will seal the win for FERN7, because they've done more damage. 4,443 damage into PTSD Revival, and that is a big game for FERN7. We are now onto a tiebreaker. We are now to Dead Railroad. Once again, the first map we saw against E4D and Mama. And I think PTSD Revival would be worrying about switching into the IS4. It's not the best choice for 2 vs 2. Low DPM gun is not that good. You don't have the reactive armor as well, so you don't really have a good reason to use IS4, to be honest with you. It's not like 7 vs 7 that you can use IS4, because you can pretty much bank on the other team to bounce shots on you or to hold areas. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't know how to explain better, but it seems that IS4 is really not a great choice for 2 vs 2 tournaments. Hello, Alex. Hello. Xylani, how are you doing? And it's epic. Hello. Florencio. Matteo. Your tag's just the KB1S. Well, I have the KB1S. I'm not sure if you want me to play a game in that. I'm not sure if I have it on this server though. But at the moment here, you're seeing Nuggies of Rice going into this position, but also once again, Nari Lennox just staying passively. And they're going for a combination of double clipping tanks. Could be really important for maps like for the terrain like this one, where you have lots of like terrain. You know, you want to make use of the terrain to hold down and bounce shots with your turret armor. And at the moment here, you have we have PTS Revival staying relatively passively, and will FERN 7 be doing something to shut these tanks up? They don't know where they are. So remember, they need to spot tanks up. They don't know where these tanks are unless they stream snipe. But this stream has a 5-minute delay, so basically the last game, they can't stream snipe at all because there are only 5 minutes in this in this battle, and you definitely cannot look at this stream and figure out where the tanks are. You also have like the 20-second of a latency delay from YouTube side as well. I have it on normal latency because there is really no purpose for me to switch it to ultra low latency, because really there is a 5-minute delay. I don't need split-second response to everyone. Why no rush? I think they don't know where the tanks are. They just do not want to drop unnecessary hit points, because if you don't win the game, if you don't kill all 2 tanks, or if you don't get a cap, ooh, another surprise. Ooh, great shot onto Nari here. If you don't get a cap, if you don't kill all the tanks, the next tiebreaker is going to be the damage delta. So at the moment here, FERN 7 has made a shot into Nari. So that means FERN 7 is now going to win this one, if nothing much is going to happen in the next 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Yes, no one had done any damage. It was a very dull game there, but in the end it spiraled down. And great shots from Nari onto Nuggy Surprise. Well, I don't know. I can't do calculation now, but at the moment it's really VDS Revival with the advantage. I don't know where the damage is. Great shot to Nuggy Surprise. That would definitely be the advantage to PDS Revival. Thank you for subscribing as well. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Rustum and Akbar. Great shots onto Lennox. Nuggy Surprise. Ooh, did the receiver hit, so that's really good. But I mean, T135 is pressing hard. But that's only like 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. I think T135s, I think they have a good idea here. They're looking to shut down Nuggies and Fries, and Sarah needs to come in, dropping the speed boost, but only 1 speed boost, but that's a normal speed boost right here. I don't know why it didn't take the bigger one, the faster one, but the Nari is going to be track shocked, and dropping the reactive armor, and this is going to be a big brawl right here. Nuggies and Fries just running away. And it's going to link up with Ruler, trying to shut down Nari. The hit points are still with, I don't know, FERN 7, but in terms of damage, I think it's hard to tell. Ruler is on the drone reload. Oh, this is going to be hard. He has to kill off Nari here, and that will put, great kill right here, and that will put FERN 7 on the advantage in terms of damage done. Oh, but now Severus on a drone reload. This is going to be big here. And at the moment here, great shots from Lennox onto Seven Ruler. Great shot to Lennox. Can he do another shell into Lennox? It's going to be the case. And one more shell into Lennox. Yes! And now Lennox down to a 1 shot. But then Lennox on the adrenaline. That can be very crucial. And that's a great shot to Seven Ruler here. Only like 15 seconds to go. Anything could happen here. Rura needs to get that shell in. And he kills. So Lennox said that will send FERN7 through to the next round. Into the semi-finals. Wow, what a game that was. Well done to Lennox, to FERN7 here. The M6Os did a fantastic job, but Nuggies and Fries, I think, got the wrong speed boost. Lennox did a lot of damage once again in that T1 10E5, but it wasn't enough to stop FERN7 to win with the clipping tanks. So I think the next game is going to be around. It will be around the corner soon. Let's actually find out when it's going to happen. It's going to be in around 6 minutes, so we don't have a lot of time left. And it's going to be FERN7. I'm going to get some, draw some containers. Hello, random person. How you doing? And okay, let's actually check the bracket. And it's a tank battle. Okay, so it's gonna be Soup versus Guy, and then we have FERN7 versus Babamusa. So I think they are Babamu fans here. Pit Boost and Air Boost. I think they're from a clan. DTG, yes, I remember you guys. Yeah, DTG. So this is going to be a big battle between FERN7 and DTG. Meanwhile, we have Soup beating the China team, Libra, Orion, and Peasant. They are from OXO, which is a very strong clan in random matches, but we haven't seen them a lot in. We don't see them a lot in random matches. So I mean in tournaments. So I really hope to see them soon participating in tournaments, and I don't know, they could be a really good clan team to look out for. And with Guy, they have people from ID, which is going to be interesting. I mean, Silver Lining is with these players. Yep. Yeah, and then we have it. I'm going to change FERN7 onto the red team this time, and then I'm going to say MMM Mamamoo for this. And then we're going to, reset the scores. We say hello to Brian. How are you doing? Well, thank you for the viewership so far. A lot of viewers. No idea. I just have to, advertise you on the Blitz Premier Cup, because that's my duty, as because there are so many of you here. Once again, Blitz Premier Cup, the matches would be the EU server matches, the EU community tournament. They will be held tomorrow. We are now finally into the final stage. The best clans on the EU server will head out with one another. We'll first have local versus Turks and endgame versus Reality in the upper bracket first round or semi-finals. That will be streamed by Fishy and Nubita, and then the loser of this will face BPS or Veil. And then finally we will have lower bracket semi-finals in the end. This will be done in in a flexible schedule format, so teams can start as early as 8:15 in Central European Summer Time in the lower bracket quarterfinals, and as early as 9:30 in the lower bracket semi-finals here. Last time it has caused some issues in the group stage. Back in the season 1, where a lot of teams are quite confused whether the other team has finished their matches or not. But last time we did it, we only used the flexible schedule for the last game. That didn't cause a lot of issues with teams waiting for another. So that has been a lot better, and this is going to be really really interesting to watch. Let's watch trailers made by Shape. That's it.
From dust.
Okay, so this is not the roster, so don't worry about that. That was a brilliant trailer by Shapey right here, and this is the Blitz Premier Cup for Season 2. Final stage, it will be a lot of fun, I can safely assure you. But we're into the room. We're now going to be on Yamato Harbor, this time on the other side, the hill side, where usually most of the medium tanks or light tanks go. And FERN7 most recently won against actually, you know what, I'm going to say MS because there's a sub right here. Let's not ignore that. So as I say, Yamato Harbor, as I say, I don't know what I'm saying, so let's ignore that, shall we? Okay, so wait a second. Let me set it up. Going to ask the community, which team will win? Is it going to be FERN7 or Mamamoo Sub? Vote now. So, FERN7 is going to take Kawagan and M6O, with Mamamoo Sub taking T125 and IS4. Thank you, Ray6 votes. This voting will close after from my end after the first match, but from your end, it's probably going to be already. It's going to. I mean, it probably has ended already. So we're going to be seeing Poseidon. Let's get a lot of spots probably in that T125. Yes, he spotted up Nuggies and Fries and Peg Puffins. Oh, first time we are seeing Peg Puffins playing. So hello, how are you? And Abu's an IS4 already taking a hit. We missed that. Great shot by Pink Fluffers, I say. And it's going to be interesting to see how Booty is going to approach this. Oh, but Cap Circle is on this side. So will Poseidon be able to cap it out? But the cap points, once again, you're seeing it's increasing very, very quickly. Pink Puff is saying we should rush the E5. Obviously, you should rush the E5, otherwise you will lose the game with the bases. So Poseidon Entertainment, I think it's called, I don't know. The real one, I don't know what it's called. Any K-pop fans telling me what it's called. What's SM Entertainment? Is it? I don't know. I'm not a follower of K-pop, so I'm sorry. But like you said, Fry's going to put a great shot into Poseidon, is it not? No. Oh, actually, instead, it's actually FERN7 getting the caps now. Am I the guy who streamed with Fujit? I was streaming with... not commentating with Fujit, but I was the one who was with Fujit in terms of streaming. But Poseidon Entertainment drew reactive armor and getting hit by Pink Puffins, but this is not focus fire by both teams by any means. Nuggets and Fries, I think, will still get the cap, or is it not? So no, Pink Puffins on drum reload. And Pink Puffin is going to, you know, put a shot into Poseidon Entertainment. It's going to be the case. No, it's a bounce. But Airbo is going to put a shot into Nuggies and Fries. Oh, Nuggies and Fries. DTG or MMMS has done a very good job in preventing FERN7 from focusing fire, and it seems it's going to pay off. And Nuggies and Fries need to put their shells into Poseidon Entertainment, but Pink Puffins also need to make sure she can kill off Poseidon Entertainment, and this is going to be the case, allowing Nuggies and Fries to live for another day. And it's going to be Pink Puffins against Airballs. She is going to be on the drum reload, and Airballs is going to reload for some time, but I think Pink Puffins already reloaded. Great shots into Airballs, another great shot into Airballs, and final shot into Airballs as well. And Airballs is now down to 1,070 hit points, and with FERN7 still with some hit points left. 2 tanks left. That is going to be really important. Nuggies and Fries, great shot into Airballs, but Pink Puffins definitely done a fantastic job in that M6U, and I think she has done a has done a lot of damage. In fact, she did more than 3,000 damage done killing 2 tanks DTG or Mama Moose up, unable to put a lot of shells in, and that will put FERN7 on an advantage here. 1-0. Best of 5 once again it is, and here we are. And that's actually, you know, and a Poe. And so many people are saying FERN7 is going to win this one. It's quite a one-sided voting I'm seeing right here. 89% of you saying FERN7 is going to win. Mama Musab is probably not going to win. But let's see, DTG is not a bad clan by any. It's not Mama Musab is not a bad team by any means, and only can they be stronger, to be honest here. And also DTG. That's also, you know, do some advertisement on the Clan Wars Asia Blitz Cup later on. But anyway, DTG is actually in the match for 3rd place, where it's going to be really exciting to watch. And I'll be following that tomorrow on the Asia server. So for those of you who are watching this stream, make sure to tune in tomorrow on the same time, Asia server. Asia stream, where I'll be following match for 3rd place, and that will be HLV versus DTG, and then an hour and a half later that will be Feast versus GV. That will be very exciting. Great community tournament, I would say, organized by the best clans of the Asia server, and there was some kind of an issues with teams dropping out, but it was resolved very nicely, but the teams who dropped out left in good terms, so it's really good. So DDG once again going into the base is going to elicit a response from FERN7. That was a shot almost done by Poseidon, but I think time might be running out for FERN7. Great track shot right here. That will, you know. Oh, and Poseidon pulling out for a brief moment, but I think they are now going for Airbus. Nuggies and Fries will be throwing his Nuggies and Fries into Airbus. You know, the movies where you can, you know, kill people by throwing poker cards. And this is the same for Nuggies and Fries. With that, Nuggies and Fries will be throwing his very, very hot Nuggies and sharp Fries, sharp like a knife edge. So, and at the moment he is not focus fire. Poseidon is brawling Nuggies and Fries alone, and at the same time you have Airbus brawling Pink Puffins alone. In terms of DPM, it's going to be a problem for FERN7 though. So that could be a great counter here for the clipping tanks. And Nuggies and Fries could go down soon, and Pink Puffins is looking to help Nuggies and Fries and shutting down Poseidon to the entertainment. This is what Pink Puffins is doing. Oh, big miss here from Airbus. Lots of Pink Puffins, but Nuggies and Fries put it back for a little bit. So many subscribers. Thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. My best moment, Zoe Braham and Adrian, and also Aberdeen and the Gaming with Varun. Thank you very much. Pink Puffins on fire, but great shot to Poseidon Tournament Entertainment. Another great shell. Poseidon Entertainment is going to go down very quickly. It is going to be the case. Nuggies and Fries missing their shell onto Poseidon Entertainment. It's going to be a kill right here, but Pink Puffins is going to run away. And DTG or Mamamusub unable to make use of their DPM advantage one-on-one to prevent FERN7 to work in tandem. You're seeing Nuggies and Fries bounces onto Airbus, not great at all. And now both tanks are now down to a one-shot. Airbus can absolutely kill off Nuggies and Fries at any moment in time. And that's the case, and leaving Pink Puffins the last person standing. It was a bounce though. And Pink Puffins is on drum reload here. And Airbus absolutely, he needs that last shell onto Pink Puffins. Can he do it? Let's follow Airbus at this moment. Pink Puffins already reloaded, drum reload. Oh, that was a bounce! But Pink Puffins misses! Don't be afraid, don't be terrified. And she's on the drum reload. Great choice to do a drum reload when she puts 2 shells in. And Airbus, I think he knows! And kills off Pink Puffins! That will put him to 1-1. Wow, what a game that was. I forgot to put to update the score. I got a bit carried away. But now it's 1-1. Game is on. Wow. Great job to Mama Musa. In the end, that strategy to do 1 versus 1 against the clipping tanks works because they have more DPM. Despite in the late game stages, you would have thought FERN7 might have this game in the bag because they were able to work together in the end to shut down the tanks of Mama Musa. But Mama Musa, they are playing on PC, so they might have an innate advantage with that. This tournament is allows people to play on PC, so DTG or Mama Musa might have that advantage with that. So, but at the same time, it's a really closely matched game. We are now to the third game, third match. Falls Creek Factory side, and quite flat, I would say. So will the M60 Pride and T125 work well? I mean, you have terrain on the near the red line, so that could absolutely be the deal here. But we are seeing Pink Puffins going up, going to spot up potentially Airbus. And thank you for subscribing, Catibot, as well. And Airbus is going to climb up onto this area. This is what I'll be expecting for hold down tanks to hold down. And it's going to use that bush really well. And it's going to spot up Pink Puffins. But no, it's actually Airbus getting spotted instead. Pink Puffins on the drum reload. And at the same time, we have some ruler near this area, and no, both teams are going to hold a little bit, and it's not going to be, you know, that much of a difference here. But Poseidon almost put a shot into Pink Puffins. After saying lol, I know why you're laughing. But anyway, Pink Puffins, Sam ruler is going to, you know, wait for a little bit. Yeah, he's going to use his meta ruler once again to, you know, spag no. Am I allowed to use that word? That doesn't have a lot of good connotations, but you're going to use the matter ruler to, you know, slap onto Poseidon Airbus and FERN7 is retreating to this area here, and Poseidon is spotted, 7 rulers spotted, and they're revolving around this cap right here. Both teams want to go into this cap, but Poseidon Entertainment spotted and 7 rulers temporarily spotted. Pink Puffins is going to go around potentially, and it's going to go to the backside, potentially Airbus and Poseidon Entertainment. And you're seeing Airbus is spotted. Oh, great shot by Airbus into Pink Puffins right here. But you're seeing 7 ruler looking to shut down. Oh, they can't. And at the same time, you are seeing Marbles up in really good positions, and this is going to be a problem for FERN7 to do something, and they have to wait a little bit. But Marbles up is going to get out of their positions potentially, and look at the shutdown. 7 ruler here. Oh, he might be shot at heavily here. Airbus going to put a shot here in 7 ruler. It's a bounce though. Oh dear. 7 ruler is going to push or spot up Poseidon Entertainment. And going to put a shell in. Receive a shot in return. Great shot into Airbus by Pink Puffins. 7 ruler. Great shot. Great teamwork in general onto Airbus. Now I think it's once again onto 1 vs 1, but this time I don't think in terms of DPM, but Mamos up is going to have an advantage, but they're just going to be really close with the tanks. I'm hoping to get a bounce. As you can see, Poseidon receives a bounce from Pink Puffins, and Pink Puffins on drum reload here, just going to trick DTG into thinking that Pink Puffins still has the last shell to shoot, but it's actually not Pink Puffins. Let's head down to her perspective. She's going to put a shell into Poseidon to Entertainment, not Airbus. Pink Puffins great shell into Poseidon in the end, and 7 ruler kills off Airbus, and that leaves now East FERN7 with a lead, and Pink Puffins is going to reload, and 7 ruler is going to push. It's going to push onto Poseidon, and that would mean now it's going to be 2-1 for FERN7. Thank you for subscribing to Graha Dewi. And there we go. Well done to FERN7. They worked together very well. And we are now on to a match point to FERN7. 3-1 it is for them. 2-1, I mean. 2-1 for FERN7. And Marbles up, we know what their game plan is, but it seems not to do really well. If they are not taking tanks with a lot of DPM, the Crown Bargain didn't really work in their strategy, I'm afraid. And it seems FERN7 is doing a really good job with their game plan, with their strategy. And I'm not sure if Marbles up might want to change something else. Would they want to go for an IS-4 this time? That will help. That worked last time, that win. They might want to go for FE2 and 5B as well, but I suppose it's not as good as T110E5s in terms of brawling or what they're trying to do or achieve. Going to hug face on with the other team. And now we're on to the second match on False Creek, the factory side. Here we are. Pink Puffins and 7 ruler, red team, North Spawn with Wusop, blue team, South Spawn. So here we are. We have Airbus, Poseidon, going into the near to the red line. Poseidon spotted Pink Puffins, great shot there, and she didn't take a hit in return. And she's going to go for a drum reload with 7 ruler over here. Not going to spot up anything, but he is going to go aggressive anyhow. He is going to get into the bush. He doesn't know where they don't know where Airbus is, so he is thinking that Mount Musab is going to play it once again like before, spreading a little bit, trying to force a 1 versus 1. It's Pink Puff is saying the same thing. It's pretty much identical to what happened in the last game, actually. And it seems they know that it's pretty much like chess here, but with taking 4 corners. It's just you know, FERN7 just working in tandem at the moment. Let's just going to, you know, stay for a little bit, just allow time to work in their favor. At the moment, Pink Puffins did FERN7 did more damage than Mount Musab. So that means FERN7 is a team that needs to defend, not Mount Musab. Mount Musab is actually the team that needs to make a push. Poseidon misses onto Pink Puffins, and Airbus is just, you know, trying to go into Pink Puffins, but he has to be really careful about being alone here, because FERN7 are really close to one another. But there are several branching out a little bit. Poseidon is in a position that is potentially possible to rush Pink Puffins out, but we are also seeing airballs here at the moment. Great spots here. Ruler is also spotted. Great shot by both players here, but will that elicit a response by FERN7 to shut down Airbus and Poseidon? You know, oh, he is going to turn around and potentially, oh, Airbus there, and Pink Puffins trying to push shots into Airbus but unable to do so. Ooh, we only have around 2 minutes left to go. The 7 ruler Poseidon, let's head down to his perspective, hesitating where to go in or not, and that could be very important right here. Paducah saying that the stream is, I'll have to check whether it's on my end. It seems to be on my end 22 minutes ago, so I don't know what happened, but it's yellow, so maybe there is a problem. But the moment here is fine. It's looking fine for me. Airbus is going to just wait for a little bit. Pink Puffins is spotted. Oh, Airbus bounces onto Pink Puffins here. Poseidon Entertainment is spotted still. In terms of damage, is still with FERN7. It's really FERN7's game to lose at this point. And Mount Musab at this point, they have to make a move. They have to win this one, and they have to do more damage at this. But in terms of FERN7, they have to clip. That could be a problem. If they have a clip that they can unleash in a very short span of time, that will put FERN7 in a very big hit point pool lead. But now we're seeing Mount Musab going aggressively, and they're looking to shut down Pink Puffins and 7 ruler here. Poseidon Entertainment is spotted. Pink Puffins hasn't put a shot in. Poseidon misses that shell. And 7 ruler is spotted as well. Airbus is also spotted. Poseidon Entertainment, you know, I think Mount Musab needs to get shots in, but you will never know. This is really close to call. Poseidon might be overextending. That might be an issue here. But only 20 seconds left to go. If it still keeps on staying this way, this game will go to FERN7. But as it stands, FERN7 unable to put a shot into Malibu, but they did put a shot into Airbus, but Airbus misses that shell. Poseidon, great shot into 7 ruler, but game's finished. It's going to be FERN7 going through to the next round. Well done. Then it's a fight. FERN7 did more than 1,000 damage, just more damage than DTG here, and unfortunately this is what happens in 2 vs 2 and in encounter mode, where, you know, it's going to go on for a long time and you don't have a lot of action going on, but hopefully the commentary is not getting you bored. But now it's 3-1, so well done to FERN7. So let's actually check what teams we're going to be seeing in the final. Alright, so let's look at this one. And then let's just get it enabled, visible. It's gonna be key versus FERN7. So once again, FERN7 is on, will be on the blue team. Well, I hate to really have that shown on my stream. It's kind of not the best thing. Well, I mean, anyway. But anyway, let's not get too emotional, or too serious. But anyway, Guy versus FERN7 in the finals, and it's going to start in how many minutes here? Thank you for subscribing to Epic Friday. I'm getting a lot of subscribers to this stream for some odd reason. But well, here we are, finals of competitions at the fair. This stage we are in. 2 minutes left to go, so I will get into the room. No, they have a batch of 3rd place apparently. Or is it not? I'm not getting an invite. Oh, so it's just match for 3rd place probably. I'm just going to look at mine. Key beats 3. No, okay, so we have 11 minutes to go. It's going to be a best of 9. So there will be 5 maps, and whichever team wins the first 5 matches will win the fixture. So now I'm going to look at the chat. Oh, Wargaming has pinged us. Okay, I thought it was going to be a ping about the streams happening, but it's not. Thank you very much for the viewership so far. Well, let's just look at the chat. And someone said about KB1S, so do I have KB1S in my garage? I can play that tank. It's a matter about this. I mean, I'm not playing on Asia server anyway. In any moment. Oh, I don't have the KB1S in my garage. How do they get these camera angles in World of Tanks Blitz? If you're a spectator in the training room, press C to get into to the free cam mode, and then go to press kill to elevate and E to drop. I don't have it. So actually, no, I'm getting some birthday. I'm going to play some birthday tanks. I love the Y5 ELC Burst, so I'm going to play this tank then. It's also a PC thing, yes. So press C to do so. So play on fast click. And not use that to booster. It's 200 ping for this. This is good. Occasionally below 200. Bob? Don't know what do you mean by that. My haircut is not bob cut, so wait, maybe I will spot something. Oh, hello VK. You can't do this in a mobile device. Not that I am aware of, though. Rich shot to the VK, but it's the only tank I don't want to, you know. I'm going to do it anyway. Ah, how did it happen? Oh! Hello. You want to receive a shot from me then? The VK refuses to back away, I don't know. You're getting shots! Oh, now he's in cover. But I mean, we just push. We have a big advantage over here. So we're just going to, you know, get these tanks out of the game and win this one. We'll have control of this area, so that's good. Also, we're falling apart on the other area, so we have to be exceptionally quick with this. But the VK is just... Oh, where's my teammates? I need help with this. And I will be able to kill that. Brilliant. Next. And we lost 2 tanks already on the other side, so that's not good. We have to do better in the end. Gonna stay in the middle for a while, because really no purpose to go into the enemy area to get shot. They are very close. That's to say. But that SC100Y is making some mistakes. Hello. How are you doing, Northern? The T-3485 is capturing a base, but oh, damn, that's a big shot. Sharpie, I hate you for that. But you're gonna get shot by me instead. So, no love for you, but talk too. Oh, well, we're in a tricky situation then. Gonna get myself unsported for a moment, and I'll see if I get into position and not getting shot at. My frames per second once again dropped heavily. Alright, so we got these tanks spotted. Oh, and my ping is bad. Oof. Well, it didn't look very well in the end. And that top too, I think, got buffed, and then the armor now is pretty good. Well, I think the room should be up very soon, I suppose. Oh, what the heck? Oh, how can you can do this for me? Put a shot into IS. Brilliant. Oh, adrenaline. Brilliant, brilliant. Yes, that's good. Oh no, Hellcat. Oh no, it's gonna die. No, no. Dracula on the adrenaline. That's good. Yes, that's good. It's going to be a really interesting one for this one we're seeing here. Oh yeah, so you're not going to be able to do this one. I think he got stuck himself in a little bit of a tricky situation. Only 2 minutes left to go. Oh, Dracula, you don't want to risk. Just wait for a little bit. Hello from the Philippines. Hello, Ulysses. Okay, I'll do some advertisement for Clan Wars Asia Tournament next. They have some really great games happening tomorrow. Let's do it. Oh! Ooh, but it's lucky not to die. Go. Yes. Great job. Great job. Great job. Hmm. Is this Asia for you? Asia server for you? 2-0 damage, but I did fine, suppose. Yeah, I'll get into the room. I'll get this. Get some credits. 10,000 is good. Here we are. Finals. But before I continue, I'm just going to download some graphics. I'm going to do some advertisement about Clan Wars Asia Blitz Cup. And we're going to download some graphics. And alrighty, let's go to this. This is not the one I'm now advertising. I'm advertising the community tournament that will be held tomorrow on the Asia server. I'll put a link also in the YouTube chat, the server link for Clan Wars Asia. If you want to follow more about that, you can absolutely go to this to their server to find more information. But this is a Clan Wars Asia tournament, and this is what you'll be expecting. They are also similar to Blitz Premier Cup. They have the best teams in the on the Asia server, and they have invited the clans from the from the spring season in top 16, and now we've reached to a point that we're now on to the final stages of the game. The third place match, it will be according to this, if I can show you this graphic, is going to be GV versus it's going to be DTG versus HLV, and V versus GP, basically in this round robin format here. 6 best clans on the Asia server. You have Feast and GV with 5 points and 19 and 18 wins respectively. HLV with 17 wins respectively, and DTG with 2 points, and will be playing in the match for 3rd place. And really exciting games ahead. I have been following the Clan Wars Asia Blitz Cup for the entirety, and they have shown some exceptional games. So I really would recommend you to follow the streams tomorrow, and you will be on a lot of fun. So once again, if you want to know more about them, and we'll go into this room now. Go to the server, and good luck to these 2 teams in this one. Gi versus FERN7. Okay, let's head up high, shall we? Okay, so we are now seeing Gi with Lanny in the M60O and VK72.01K by sorry if I butcher your name, Cho Gum Ya. It's very sus. Can anyone clarify this for me though. Brilliant. I'm very sure it's a Korean name, but I don't know the pronunciation. I don't know Korean at all. So I'm very, very sorry. I'm gonna sing 7 ruler. Lanny is spotted. And yeah. So far not a lot of action is happening. And Pink Puffins is going to work with 7 ruler really well. She is really very important in the last game. And Pink Puffins is going in. Oh, I think that could be a really good idea, right? FERN7 looking to shut down VK72.01K. Great shot by Pink Puffins, but Pink Puffins will be receiving a lot of shot. Actually, it's actually in this case Gi might be in an advantage. Ruler has taken some time shutting down VK. VK has received a lot of shells, and now Pink Puffins might be taken down by Lanny and also Cho. We're seeing 7 ruler ramming into Cho, losing hit points for that, and that's not good. Puffins is going to put a great shot into Cho, and it's going to kill off VK72.01K with Kramwagen on a on a drum reload. Lanny, great track shot right here, and 7 rulers unable to fix his tracks and run away, and it's a bounce as well. So that means it's going to be advantage to Gi at the moment. And Andy has reloaded, so DPM's definitely with Gi. And it's really interesting to see how FERN7 is going to come back from this. Great shot into Lanny, and Lanny great shot into 7 ruler, and Ruler great shot into Lanny, and Lanny great shot into Ruler, and Ruler great shot into Lanny, and Lanny great shot into Ruler, and Ruler great shot into Lanny, and Lanny great shot into Ruler. Okay, sorry. Jack.exe just ran into an error. But Ruler puts a shot into Lanny, and Lanny puts a shot into Ruler, and Ruler puts another shell into Lanny, but he's on a reload, so he can't put a shell into Lanny at the moment. And he did put a shell into Lanny, so now Lanny is going to drop the speed boost and looking to shut down Ruler. It is going to be the case. 19 votes, but going to extend the voting period for a longer time. Lanny, great kill onto Ruler. That means it's 1-0 to Gi. Well done to Gi at the moment, and at the moment it's Lanny doing a phenomenal job with the M60O Pride, more than 4,000 damage dished out, and we're now going to be I pressed the wrong button. Oh god forbid, come on please game, don't crash. Oh, there we go. Yamato Harbor Center once again. VK72.01K will be taken by Cho, and so Ruler and Pink Puffins in this combination once again, but at the moment 1-0 for Gi. And we have some issues going into this match, but we're now back onto Yamato Harbor with Lanny in the IS-4 and Cho in the VK, and with RN, Ruler in the Kramwagen, and M60O by Pink Puffins. And this is once again, I keep on saying exciting stuff. I know you're going to be annoyed by me saying that. I mean, 2 vs 2. Well, how exciting is that? I don't know, but this is going to be really exciting for sure. Okay, done with my gibberish. Let's focus on this match. Yeah, Cho VK is going to go into the middle with Ruler and Pink Puffins. Are they trying to get a win onto the cap 6 very quickly? No. Ruler is spotted, and let's see if he will be spotted. Oh, he's spotted by Cho, with Lanny going the other way. This is a relatively big map here. Ruler, is he going to put a shot into Cho? No, that Yamato battle cruiser is not going to allow FERN7 to do anything. Ooh, and Lanny. Ooh, is held down, might receive a shot, but Pink Puffins is over drum reload with Cho. Great shell into Pink Puffins, 970 damage. That's a big chungus right here. But Cho receives a hit by Ruler, and which is going to hurt more? Is it going to be the clipping shell by Cho? Is it going to be that big HE shell by Cho? It seems it's going to be even Stevens, with Ruler doing a fantastic job in shutting down Cho. But at the same time, we have Landy coming in to shut down Ruler and potentially Pink Puffins here. The focus is on Pink Puffins, but at the same time, Ruler is having his attention on Cho. Pink Puffins, great shell into Cho. That was a very great shell indeed. I didn't expect that to pan. And Pink Puffins, great shell into Landy. So Pink Puffins doing a really good job in putting shells into the enemy team, with Ruler taking not a lot of hit by Cho. And Ruler, great shot into Cho, and Pink Puffin is going to put a shell into Lanny. Is it not? Pink Puffin is going to wait for a little bit, but in the end, she did put a shell into Lanny. 2 shells to Lanny, but the hit points are still with E at the moment, so it's going to be hard. Pink Puffin is trying to run away, but I think Lanny's going to put a great 80 shell into Pink Puffins. It's going to be the case. Lanny not able to catch up. Cho is now dead. That's going to be important, but Lanny's also missing that shot onto Pink Puffins. Pink Puffins' great track shot right here, and you can see Pink Puffins really using the heat onto Pink Puffins, but she cannot survive for that long. And now it's going to be 1 versus 1, Lanny against Ruler. Ooh, who is going to win this one? Ruler, great shot to Lanny. Oh. Now this is going to be exciting. 1 versus 1, 2 minutes left to go, and I suppose it's going to be FERN7 with the advantage in terms of the damage done, because the VK has a lot of hit points actually, and IS4 as well. So if it continues to this point, it's going to be FERN7 with that win instead. And let me check. Got the right score lines. I don't know why I'm checking that, but at least I'm ensuring that everything is right at this point. You're seeing Seven Ruler still toying around with Landy, and they only have around like 1 minute and a half to go. And if Landy's unable to put a shell to Ruler, this game will go to FERN7. Ruler is looking for Landy, but I think tensions. You can feel the tension in this battle. Ruler might be getting hit by Landy. No, it's not the case, but Ruler. Ooh, Landy did an overpeak. So at the moment, the escalation has been temporarily de-escalated. Don't know what it means by that. The situation has been de-escalated temporarily, but this could very well escalate once again. Landy, Ruler running around in circles. It's they're fighting each other, but Ruler with a little bit of a driving issue here. I don't know if he got the driver's license from Olivia Rodrigo, but at this moment, Ruler didn't get a hit, so at this point it's just a-okay. Good for you, Ruler. Good for you. And Lanny is still running around in circles with Ruler here. This turret just everyone is running around in circles, but Lanny needed that shot. But Ruler seems to be not allowing Lanny to do that. And only 10 seconds left to go. I think this will go to FERN7. Lanny will not be able to put a shell into FERN7, and Cho's trying to instigate Ruler, but it didn't help. It really didn't help. And it's going to be FERN7, but by just a tiny little bit. With the hit points advantage, the damage advantage, they've done slightly more. 4,781, and for Gi, 4,712. So that would mean it's now 1-1. Really close stuff. Okay, so we are now onto Dead Rail, and I'll end the poll now. clan tags are making you love Winter Fox forever. Yes. So you guys are saying Gi. Thank you. Overdose. One from each top clan is a meme. Yes. It's dominated by the best players in the server. Yes. We are on to that rail, but we are on to the camper side. But we don't have any TDs because TDs have low health. But absolutely, I would want to see a Death Star or a Yargaroo on this map. We will see it on the E7. We might actually. ID for this E7, just like the Spring Finals. You guys are saying Gi's going to win this one, but it's really 50-50. So we don't know who is going to. So you aren't really chasing anyone. So Drula is going to push out. No, it's not going to be the case. But you guys are really looking down on the FERN 7. You guys said they won't win against PTSD rivals. But Cho receives an XG shell. She splash by Pink Puffins. GB. G. Faraday is just moving up. Hello, Prawn. Yo, Nani is on the. Is going to get a base. Ooh, it's going to work. Pink Puffins. She hasn't been spotted though, so Cho can receive a big beating. Pink Puffins all split up. Lanny is going to push out. Great shell here and another shell. Oh, Lanny just going into cover just in time, but Lanny just, you know, teasing Pink Puffins. Going out a little bit, but not by much. But Seven Ruler at the same time is going to, you know, probably put some attention to Lanny. I think he is going to wait for Pink Puffins, but I don't think they are looking for VK90 for someone. Careless put great shot into Cho by Seven Ruler, but also takes a hit in return. At the same time, you have Pink Puffins going up. Great shell into Cho. Another great shell into Cho. It is going to be the case, but Cho receives a lot of hits by FERN7. And Pink Puffins great shell into... Oh, a shell from Lanny, but I don't think that HE shell connected. Or is it not an HE shell? It's just an AP shell. And it was a low roll, obviously. And Seven Ruler is going to push out into Lanny, and that's the case. And Hip is still neck and neck with Pink Puffins now quite low, and he has to she has to survive before Cho's able to, you know, use the Crown Varg and clip it out. And Ruler, great shot into Cho. Oh, great focus there. At the same time, Lanny, great HE shell into Ruler, and that is painful indeed. But Cho is finally dead with Lanny doing all the right stuff to, you know, make use of that HE shell, and that is really painful indeed. And the Ruler might be under a lot of trouble. Oh, but Pink Puffins is killed by Lanny, and that would leave one for this one. Once again, Ruler versus Lanny, and this is going to be really close to call. Ruler does not have a lot of reefer speed and receives a hit by Lanny, and Lanny just only needs to reload once more, and that will be a win for Gi. It seems really Gi is really doing really well in the final. They're looking really strong, to be honest with you. And not really even Pink Puffins, or I mean, Pink Puffins did amazing jobs so far tonight. But Lanny is in the cap, and really Ruler doesn't have a lot of choice. I think he has to gamble, and if he doesn't push, Lanny will win by caps. If Ruler pushes, Lanny will kill him off. So really, I think Ruler is stuck in a dilemma here. He has to figure out how to reset Lanny, but it seems he doesn't have lots of ideas. He's trying to get himself unspotted so that Lanny doesn't know which side Ruler is going to come. And potentially, oh, not enough time. Lanny got a base before Ruler is able to reset that, and it's going to be a win for Gi, making it to 2-1. So looking at the damage here, well done to both teams. It was a really close match in the end, but I think really that VK 72.1k made the difference for Gi's team. what on earth is going on? Encounter battle 2 versus 2. We are now on to the finals. Yeah. So this is the tank battle stage. So now Gi is going for really super heavies. So that's going to put them lots of hit points of advantage with FERN7 sticking to what they have. Very sorry to hear about that, John. Nope. Which team did you get knocked out from? Let me know. Hit points wise, it's actually not that far off. Just a slight hit point pool lead, one shot of lead. I thought it would be like 1,000 hit points of advantage, but at the moment it's just very little. Ruler, we're looking to go in the middle. Hello, and Lani is just once again working the magic in that VK 72.1k. But will FERN7 focus the mouse? Will they focus the mouse? Ruler spotted. Cho is rotating, misses onto Ruler. That was a very bad miss. Hello, Kill Shock. I don't know which user here is Kill Shock, but anyway, Ruler is going to reload. Cho is really healthy. Where is Pink Puffins? Oh, sniping at the back like that. Where my TD? I want TD. No. Ruler. Oof, Lani misses that shell onto Pink Puffins. It's not an accurate tank by any means, so it's a normal. Great job by Ruler putting shells to Lani. Hit points are with FERN7 at the moment, but I think Ruler's stuck here. He cannot exit. And I think Lani's going to stick him in. Oh dear, Pink Puffins. I think Ruler needs help. Ruler needs help. Someone. Anyone, please respond to this. Lani is going to pen Ruler down like that, and Pink Puffin is going to reload, but it's got tracked by the mouse here. It's going to be a great shot into Lani, and now a shot into Pink Puffins. No, Lani, and they killed Lani off. I don't know why Cho didn't ram into Pink Puffins. Would have done a lot of damage, I would say. And now it's going to be interesting. Will Mouse be able to stay alive? Has lots of hit points. Has lots of armor. When it comes to 1 versus 1, the Mouse would not do well because you cannot get your gun into different angles. You don't have someone else to shut down another tank. Basically, if you put your gun into one tank, the other tank would not get the focus from you. So you're just letting one tank go, whichever situation you're looking at. Cho is now reload, is killed by Pink Puffins. That means it's now going to be 2-2. Well done to both teams. Hi. Rakov here. Hello there. E7 FERN7 did really well here, but I think Mouse it was too much. I don't think it worked really well for them, especially in a map like. Or a map like, Dead Rail in a relatively open area. It's not going to work too well, to be honest with you. Okay, we are now on to the 5th match. On Desert Sands. Best of 9 final, more like which team can last longer. Yes, I agree with you on that, Winter Fox. Oh, we're still loading in, though. Oh, finally we are in. But yeah, got the right scoreline. Right. Wow. Really good frames per second we are seeing right here. What's going on? Hey, we're back. Ruler is spotted. Cho is not spotted. Oh, Cho is now spotted. Oh, that was painful. Great shot. Snapshot, I would say, from Cho. That would have been terribly painful there. Ruler's going to hold down, potentially. In a really good position for a shell into Cho. Great shell. It's probably going to cancel out the initial hit. Oh, that was a bounce right here by Cho. Ruler is going to get his attention onto Lanny, but I don't think he wants to get attention on the Lanny here. Great to hear you doing good, Polyrat. Sorry if I butcher your name, but ooh, Ruler can put. I should have waited for that shell to reload there, because that was almost reloaded, and could have put some really good shots into. Great shot from Pink Puffins onto Lanny. Is it going to be a 1 versus 1? But Ruler is going to. Oh, great coordination here. Cho is looking to shut down Pink Puffins. Let's go down to Cho. He unable to shut down Pink Puffins before Pink Puffins able to. Before we have Ruler coming from behind, but it's not going to be the case. Great job by Pink Puffins, but I think Cho's going to put a great HE shell. Is it going to be the case? Oh, it's a splash though. So this time VK is not doing a great job, and Cho. Really, I think those great opportunities were missed. Pink Puffins doing a lot, doing absolutely what they could, and we have Pink Puffins down. Though at the same time, we have Ruler very low in DPM, but also he can take out Lanny here. That will take it to 1 versus 1. Ruler versus Cho. Cho needs that HE shell onto Ruler. Is it going to be the case? Oh, brilliant shell. That was 1000 damage. Ooh, that is so painful. You don't want to do side on against VK. The DK will be absolutely able to put. Oh no, I think Cho is going to put another HE shell into the side armor of Ruler. Is it going to be the case? Is it going to be the case? No, it's not going to be the case. Ruler just turned his tank just in time to not allow, to deny Cho from doing an HE shell onto Ruler. And it's going to be interesting to call. Ruler's going to pull back, so he's going to reload because Cho is a 2-shot at the moment. Gonna put a great shot into Cho. It's going to be the case, but Ruler gonna put a large shot. Oh, it's almost killed Ruler. Cho is unable to kill Ruler, and Ruler will put this one to 3-2 for FERN7. Two more match wins to go for FERN7. Wow, that is really close. Cho kind of redeemed himself at the end, but not quite. In the end, really, I think Cho, if he could penetrate those HE shells, it could have been their game, but it is not going to be the case. But great job to both teams. Now we're on to the second game. So. Oh. Hopefully it will get better soon. Okay, we are now on to the 6th game of tonight. Here we go. D versus FERN7. Lanny in the WZ113. Interesting choice here. They're dropping the VK72.01K for the very first time. Pink Puffins not able to get any spots in. But Lanny spotted. Ruler spotted them up. Lanny in the WZ113. He is potentially putting a shell into 7 Ruler here. Is it going to be the case? I don't think so. Ruler. Interesting. Cho dropping down to the cap. Probably they're looking to play with caps. This could get really dull. But at the same time, you have Ruler spotted. Lanny spotted up Ruler. That is very, very important here. But Cho is just running away probably a little bit. Not sure. I think the very first time we're seeing M60O, someone using the other gun, the gun with 2 shots in the clip. We are seeing Pink Puffins doing really well with the gun with 3 shots in the clip. So absolutely, we have yet to see it work wonderfully, but we might. I might be wrong about this. We might see Cho doing really well in that M60O, but you never know. Lanny spotted still. Attention to Sector 5, they're saying. I don't think you can ping Sector 3, 6, and 9. But at the same time, it's going to be really, really dull. And if you haven't known already, I always say, Desert Sands, don't knock down the palm trees, because this area is designated as a marine, not a marine reserve, but more like a reserve area for wildlife. If you knock down the palm trees, you're killing orangutans. I think they live on palm trees, so do not save orangutans. Really, do not destroy their habitats. And the palm trees, they take a long time to grow. So really, please be considerate and don't knock down palm trees on desert sands. With Seven Ruler looking to put a shot into Cho. No. Yes, I'm saying yes. Or maybe Ruler is not going to put a shell. We only have around 2 minutes to go, and if it continues to go into this way, I think if you fell asleep at this point, then don't worry. You didn't miss anything. Didn't miss much. But I think like Cho is just struggling to whether to put the gun onto Pink Puffins or Seven Ruler. But Seven Ruler is still spotted. But at the same time, we have Pink Puffins. No, Cho still spawning up Seven Ruler, but he still not taking anything. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. So 100 seconds to go. We have Ruler looking to put shells into Cho, or is it not? Is it Pink Puffins? Is it Pink Puffins or Cho? Is it on Lanny or Cho? Lanny or Cho? Ruler is going to... I don't know what's going to happen. Thank you for subscribing. I don't have a good name for this channel. Okay, so some actions be going on. Cho puts a great double tap into Seven Ruler. Seven Ruler, can he put a shell into Cho? Ruler is going to reload. He has to wait for a little longer. Oh! Fired prematurely. That was a really premature fire right here. That will allow... But Lanny bounces that shell to Seven Ruler. And Seven Ruler is on fire. Doesn't have a repair kit, obviously. And with 30 seconds to go, this looks like to be a game for Gi. And great shot from Lanny onto Pink Puffins. Pink Puffins on the drone reload. Lanny might be able to put a shell, and I think Cho just turned. Ooh, great job by Pink Puffins absorbing that shell with that forward wheel right here. Pink Puffin's gonna put a great shot into Lanny. Maybe she will be able to kill off Lanny. I don't think so. And only 2 seconds left to go, and this game will go to Gi. GG's, and it's now 3-3. This is still really close to call. No idea who is going to win this one. It's so closely matched, and this is all we want to see at this stage. 3-3 it is for both teams, and well, we have no idea what's going to happen. It's still anyone's game. area. 10 seconds left to go. We have Falls Creek, but Lanny and Cho in that combination once again, which didn't win them the game in I don't know what have I done here, but it didn't win them the game in Dead Rail, but this is a different map. This is not as but they're on the bridge side. I am not very confident whether this could work, but at least it's more closed than the Dead Rail. So we are seeing Sarah Ruler and Pink Puffins. Lanny is going to be in that VK. We might be putting a great shell somewhere, but we will find out soon. But this is going to be a little bit hard, but not the most difficult. Once they are able to find a way to shut down the VK and Mouse, I think things will go into their way. Because really, the DPM, not DPM, I think the clip potential there. If they're able to isolate the tank, that is going to be really great. But Cho misses that shot to Ruler. Ruler misses that shot to Cho. It's not bad. Yes, not bad. Obviously. But Ruler is lucky. Not to put anything. Cho is now onto the cap. Oh, I thought that was a bug right here. I thought Cho didn't initiate a base capture increase or something from the game, but it is not going to be the case. We are now seeing Pink Puffin spotted, and she might be able to shut down Cho soon. But at the same time, Ruler. Oh, they're looking to shut down Lanny, I think. I think the focus on Lanny right here, but Pink Puffin's received a shell. Pink Puffin's going to put a shell into Lanny in the end. It is not going to be the case. It is actually Pink Puffins on a drum reload. Receives a big hit by Pink Puffins, and now Pink Puffins getting pushed by Lanny. That's really good. Allowed, you know, Cho to put a shell into Pink Puffins, and now Pink Puffins gets rammed by Cho. Can she put a shell into Cho? It's a bounce though, and that means 1 versus 1 Ruler versus Cho. Ruler's going to reload for a little bit, and DPM is in favor of Cho. Ruler has to make sure he can work magic with the auto reloading mechanic. And Cho's going into the cap. So absolutely, Gee wants to finish off this game with a cap win, but I think Ruler is not going to allow that to happen. And both of them are very healthy, so anything could happen. And Ruler absolutely has to make sure that he doesn't bounce the shells. No, Ruler's just going straight in, or is it not? Oh, he's going to hold down. This is going to be important. Cho is going to, you know, angle his turret, but a splash would mean Ruler has made a move. Great shot into Cho, and Ruler's going to get unspotted for now. It's going to hold down once again and maybe put some shots into Cho, but he got a little bit perma-spotted there. But Cho, oh, that's a miss right here. And Cho might be able to put a shell into Ruler. Was it not going to be the case? Ruler is going to reload. This is going to be close. Cho absolutely bounced a lot of shells with the frontal armor. But absolutely, instead of Ruler is able to get Cho running round and round, this is going to be hard. But Ruler has really terrible reverse speed, but great shot into Cho there. And can he put a shell into Cho? Not the case. But at the same time, we have Ruler doing more damage and having more hit points. So that means at this point, if it continues this way, FERN7 will be on a match point. Hello, below average. How are you doing? You're saying Cho. Oh, using that slip to his advantage, but really got stuck. But it is beating by a little bit. Cho misses that shell onto Ruler. Great shell by Ruler. Tracks Cho, but he's going to reload. At this point, just only 45 seconds to go. Will anything happen? Hello, thank you for subscribing, Boobab. Thank you for doing that. And Ruler is still waiting for Cho. It's still really close to call. Cho is pulling back, and Ruler is going to. I mean, he is going to win anyway. You will not get a win by getting a base cap points, because the tiebreaker does not include base capture points. So Ruler can just stay here and with this one. There are only 5 seconds left. I don't think Cho's able to win this one by caps, but Ruler's just make sure it's not going to be a win for Gi. And this game goes to FERN7 4-3 now for them. Oh, and it's now going to be match point to FERN7. Will we see a tiebreaker, or is it not? 4-3 it is to FERN7. Okay, we are seeing double VK by Cho and Lanny with FERN7 with Ruler and Pink Puffins, Crown and M60. Halo CNTO. Infinite is going to be an interesting game to follow. Interesting game, interesting release. I'm not sure if I will stream Halo Infinite. I would love to, because I'm a big Halo fan. But anyway, I might play a campaign. I might do walkthrough. We'll see. I'm not the best with Halo Infinite, so I'm going to do that potentially. But use is 4. Sorry guys. What do you mean by that? And potentially the final match of tonight, False Creek, double VK. Will this combination work? For the first time we're seeing this happening. But in terms of hit points, we have FERN7 with an advantage by CNTO then. Thank you for subscribing, William, for that. But at the same time, we are seeing Ruler and Pink Puffins, Cho and also Lanny. Pink Puffins is staying there. Yes, says Powy Red. Ruler is spotted. Spot up Lanny, and both of them have reset their camo. We're also seeing Pink Puffins there. Also on standby mode. Lanny is spotted. Spotted up Ruler. And this time we have Cho still there, but not doing anything. At this point, it's once again very stale game. But I think this time Cho would make sure to be, I don't know, Gi's not playing with caps this time. They know Ruler and Pink Puffins will shut them down really nicely. At the same time, it's just nothing happening. Nothing is going on. So I'm going to ask you, how's your weather today in your area? Tea time, yes, tea, but I don't have tea here. Can someone just do some tea for me? I mean, milk tea would be great. I mean, Asia's. I mean, we can talk about Asia. I mean, I love Hong Kong style milk tea. I mean, it's really strong in taste. It's very different to the English breakfast tea, but I also love English breakfast tea in its own way. The kind of it's not as strong as the Hong Kong style milk tea, and I love it that way as well. I love how it's like quite light in taste, and then you have Thai milk tea, which I would love to have a try later. And boba, I haven't actually drank any boba, so I want to drink Taiwanese milk tea. That would be really good. And I think Japanese tea is also quite different style milk tea there, so interesting. And then you have Mongolian milk tea, which is from goat's milk, if I remember correctly. I would love to try that too, but I assume it's a really interesting taste as well. Goat milk has a very strong taste too. But now, end of tea talk. And besides milk tea, you also have green tea. I really love Japanese green tea, as well as Korean green tea. I think they taste pretty much the same, to be honest with you. But I really love that. I don't love green tea in the UK though. It's rubbish. Chamomile tea is good, but now you're seeing Cho is going into the spawn, getting an reaction from FVRN7. Great shot into Lanny, and Lanny didn't put a shell at all. But they have to reset Cho here. But Ruler is coming in to support, and we're seeing Pink Puffins on the reload. But I think the focus now. Will Ruler, or is it Pink Puffins going to put a great shell into Cho? But once again, Lanny bounces onto Pink Puffins. That is going to be really, really big. Yeah, Lanny dropped down, but I think he got stuck himself for a little bit on fire for a brief moment as well. Hipwoods are with FERN7, and Lanny's on fire for the second time, and this is looking really grim for Gi right now. And for the very first time in the grand final, we see no tiebreaker at all, and it's looking more and more likely to be the case. The hit points are in favor of FERN7 by quite a big margin, but in terms of damage, also big margin. Pink Puffins looking to shut down Cho, and I think FERN7 will be rejoicing about this game here. They are going to be finishing as the winners of the Asia server. The 2v2 tournament, 10 more seconds to go. They can celebrate very in no time. Pink Puffins with that killing shot that will seal the deal. Well done to FERN7. 5-3 here. GG's to FERN7, and now E7. More than 3,000 damage. My Pink Puffins, great job. I think she is my player of the match for this tournament. Player of the tournament, I would say. I would give that award to Pink Puffins. Absolutely wonderful player in the last two rounds, and that means congratulations to Seven Ruler, Pink Puffins, and also Nuggies and Fries. This team, FERN7, will be winning this 2v2 tournament, and I think Achtung, that team, would be banging the table because they've beaten them 2-0. They very well know that they could be the one winning instead, but in the end, it is Pink Puffins, Ruler, and FERN7 that got that. Well done. And this is it. Nothing much to say. I'm not going to keep you for too long. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a really nice time watching this stream. Hopefully this stream is not too boring for you. But on the other hand, see you tonight for the EU server. Once again, this 2v2 tournament. It is going to be fun indeed. For now. Bye. We'll say goodbye and good night to you all. Bye for now.